What's up, guys, and welcome. You are watching Fazi Fitness. Eduardo Correa is a legend of the sport. Can't even recall how many injuries and surgeries he had in the last few years, but always he comes back stronger. This is 3 weeks out of his next show, and his condition is already looking crazy good. Chris Aceto has worked with hundreds of athletes during his career, and I can clearly remember him saying that Eduardo Correa is the most disciplined athlete he came across. If Eduardo wins in November, he will step on the Olympia stage first time since 2019. In 2014, Eduardo came so close to winning the Olympia against Flex Lewis. Compare Eduardo from 2014 to 2019, his last Olympia appearance. He looks very much comparable despite all the injuries he had. I hope his legs do not look downsized the next time we see him on stage in 3 weeks. Yes, the wait is almost over for Michal Krizo's fans. Just 1 week left till Krizo makes his pro debut in Prague and possibly qualify for the Olympia. It is surprising that only a week is left and we haven't seen the official competitors list. Here are some of the competitors still fighting for the Olympia qualification this year. Stanimal is prepping, but he is 19 days out. So Prague is out of the question as he is doing the show in Brazil. Mark Hector is still prepping, but he is aiming for Spain, so he won't be there. Steve Kuklo isn't competing anytime soon. Justin Rodriguez is done for the year, so it won't be a surprise if Michal Krizo has no real competition in Prague Pro. Even at a week out, when he is supposed to be flat, he is super round, full, and skin is super thin, so better conditioning is definitely loading. Breon Ansley has been in this game long enough to calculate whether he is on track to present his best version on the Olympia stage or not. For Breon to make weight, he has no other way but to get bone shredded, and in that process, he loses muscle. That has been happening for the last 3 to 4 years. His upper body is still very impressive. So why are people thinking that he will probably be out of the top 3 this year? That's because he seems to be losing the outer sweep on his quads, and that factor leads to his waist looking wider than before on the stage, especially when he gets compared to the likes of Terrence, Urs, and Ramon. Breon is a 2 times classic physique champion. He has already cemented his legacy in this field. Will Breon be a more competitive bodybuilder in the 212 division? What do you guys think? Tonio Burton is now getting ready for his Olympia debut in the open class this year. He was peeled to perfection at Legion Sports, and Tonio is a guy who proved once again that conditioning wins shows. I think he is a very smart guy when it comes to developing his physique. He didn't try to grow too fast and blow out his waist. He is slowly adding muscle to his frame, and if he keeps playing his strengths in the upcoming years, he can be a very successful bodybuilder and qualify for the Olympia multiple times in his career. Hit the thumbs up button if you liked the video and smash the subscribe button if you want to come back for more. Thanks for watching.